All right, let's dive in. Today, we're going to tackle a huge geographical puzzle that has a surprisingly elegant business solution. We're looking at Bangladesh and Brazil, two economic dynamos that are literally half a world apart. So how in the world do you connect them?
And that really is the core question, isn't it? How do you forge a real, lasting business relationship across 15,000 kilometers? This isn't just about shipping products from point A to point B. It's about building a connection that's strong enough to actually last. Well, the answer is one of those ideas that sounds simple, but is actually incredibly smart. You don't just try to build one single bridge. No, you build an entire ecosystem piece by piece. So let's break down how that's actually being done. You know, every massive project like this needs an architect, a visionary. And for this incredible connection between Bangladesh and Brazil, that person is MD Joinal Abdeen. He's really the driving force, the mind behind the three key organizations that make this whole system tick. And this quote, it really says it all, doesn't it? With almost 2 decades of experience under his belt, his whole career has been laser-focused on one thing: helping local businesses not just survive, but truly thrive on the global stage. It's a powerful, long-term vision. And when you look at this timeline, you can see just how deliberate this all was. It wasn't an accident. It started with a solid foundation in supporting small and medium-sized businesses, then moved into shaping national policy, and now it's all come together in creating the very organizations that are building this international bridge. Every single role was a stepping stone. Okay, so let's start with the first pillar of this whole structure, the foundation. Because look, before any company can even think about going global, it has to be strong at home. And that's exactly the job of Trade and Investment Bangladesh, or TINB. Think of it as the training ground. And this table really gets down to the brass tacks of what TNIB does. It's not about theory. It's about solving the real-world problems that businesses hit every single day. Can't get noticed online? They've got SEO and Google Ads. Need partners? They do matchmaking. TNIB is all about systematically turning those common roadblocks into actual opportunities. And the key thing to get here is that this isn't just a random menu of services you can pick from. It's a whole integrated package. TNIB offers everything from high-level business strategy and IT support to digital marketing and even serious stuff like due diligence. The goal is simple: get a Bangladeshi business completely ready for export before it even starts looking for partners abroad.
All right, so once a business is strong, prepped, and ready to go, what happens next? It needs that direct connection, and that connection is Pillar 2, the Brazil-Bangladesh Chamber of Commerce and Industry, or BBCCI. This is the custom-built bridge to that huge Latin American market.
This slide really just nails why an organization like the BBCCI is such a massive deal. I mean, think about it. Before it existed, if you were a Bangladeshi company eyeing Brazil, you were basically on your own, facing a huge wall of challenges. But now, you've got a single, unified platform, a trusted guide, and a powerful voice. It is a total game changer. And the Chamber's job is so much bigger than just setting up networking events. It's out there actively promoting trade, fighting for its members' interests with governments, sharing vital market knowledge, and even fostering cultural exchange. Because, at the end of the day, international business is really built on human connection. And here is a perfect real-world example of how the BBCCI makes things happen. This Made in Bangladesh Expo, this isn't a conference call or a webinar. This is a massive event that puts Bangladeshi products right in front of Brazilian buyers, on the ground in São Paulo. This is where real deals get done, face-to-face.
So, we've got the foundation, and we've got the bridge. But what powers it all? What keeps it running? Well, that brings us to our third and final pillar, the engine. This is the Online Training Academy, or OTA, and it provides the fuel, the skills, the knowledge to keep this whole system moving forward. And the scale here is pretty staggering. We're talking about more than 2,500 online courses. And these aren't just any courses. They're CPD QS accredited. That's basically an international stamp of quality. This is world-class professional development that you can access from anywhere. If you look at what people are actually learning, it all makes perfect sense. You see a huge focus on business, IT, and digital marketing, all the skills you absolutely have to compete today. But it also includes those crucial soft skills like leadership and personal development. It's about creating a totally well-rounded, modern workforce.
Now, this is the really clever part, the integration. The OTA is a sister organization to T&IB, our first pillar. So this means the training isn't just happening in a bubble. It's directly linked to what the businesses being developed actually need. And that partnership with a UK firm, that just reinforces the global standards of it all. Okay, so we've looked at the three pillars on their own. Now, let's put it all together and see how they work as one single, powerful system. This is where you can really see the genius of this whole model.
So first up, TNIB takes a local Bangladeshi business and really gets it ready for the modern economy. It builds that rock-solid foundation. Then, once that company is ready, the BBCCI steps in. It acts as the specialized connector, opening the door for that now empowered company to the massive Brazilian market.
And the whole time, fueling this entire process, you have the OTA. It's constantly educating and upskilling the workforce, making sure the system is powered by people with cutting-edge competitive skills. So when you put it all together, what you have isn't three separate companies. It's one single integrated engine. It's a system, a synergistic ecosystem where local businesses get empowered, then connected globally, and are constantly fueled by new knowledge, all under one clear vision. And this all leaves us with one final, really important question to chew on. We've seen how this model works for Bangladesh and Brazil, but could this integrated three-pillar system become a blueprint for other emerging economies around the world? Is this a new way to build bridges to global prosperity? It's definitely something to think about.